Happy Thursday, almost noon. I'm glad that you are tuning in, seeing what's going on here at First Baptist Church. Welcome. May get just a little bit cooler weather this weekend, but that's okay. We will still meet together, of course. We hope that you'll join us. We meet Sundays at 9:30 a.m. We invite you to be a part of our worship service here at First Baptist Church, where you can come in a few minutes early. It's amazing here in Port Aransas how island time we go by. It's at 9:25. It seems like no one's here. At 9:32, everyone's here. But you can come in a few minutes early. You can get some coffee, maybe a cookie, talk to some friends, relax. We want this to be an open, receptive atmosphere. We want you to be able to invite a friend who doesn't go to church and may not know Jesus. So that's part of what we do here. We are in this series called John, Defining the I Am, and that's a picture of Jesus with the crown of thorns. And John tells us that Jesus is God. And we're looking at a story from the book of John this Sunday of how Jesus is the judge who shows mercy. So I hope that you will join us and see exactly how Jesus shows us mercy and how we can respond back to him. Of course, each week during the school year on Wednesdays, we have our Tidal Wave Kids. Adults, we can always use more help. We love to have plenty of helpers. We've had good groups of children participating in our Tidal Wave Kids this year. Thank you to all of our current helpers. You are a blessing. And of course, our youth group meets right around the same time, and they've had other adults that have participated and helped them out as well for food, as well as sitting in, leading worship and other things. So we have a lot of stuff going on a Wednesday night. If you include helpers as well as students, we usually have 100 or more people actively participating on a Wednesday night. This coming Wednesday, so a week from yesterday, will be the Youth Fall Party, October 30th, 6 to 7:30. If you want to help in any area, whether it's food, games, anything else, see Travis, and he will connect you and let you know what they need as far as help. We have an active discipleship model here at First Baptist Church. Everyone a believer, every believer connected, everyone connected a servant. That second portion is what is on the screen that you can see. We want you to be connected to a small group. If you are not a part of a small group, we want you to be. We want you to enjoy the benefit of meeting with and growing with other believers. And so we have a variety of groups that meet in the fall. And there's our discipleship model right there. Our Sunday mornings, we want everyone to be a believer. Our small groups is every believer connected. And then even through these small groups, people go out and serve, as well as they serve in Tidal Wave and youth and other areas. This is what happens in a small group. We encourage each other. We equip each other. We walk together through tough times, celebrate together, worship together, pray together, and serve together. We need community. And one of the things that I've noticed here in Port Aransas is we have a great community, but we don't often spend time together. We like to go off to our individual homes and corners and just kind of spend time with self, and we really need to spend time together. So we do have a list of small groups that meet. You may not be able to see that real well from your screen that you're viewing right now, but if you come to church, we can give you a sheet that tells you where and when each group meets and how to contact the leader of that group. If you want to show up on Sunday and meet after church, I personally lead a group up in my office, and we can talk about the sermon, we can talk about church, we can talk about Jesus, we can talk about just about anything. If you have questions about Jesus and really not sure that he's real and exists, come up and let's talk. I'd love to sit down and talk with you about that. Well, that's the highlights of what we're focusing on. And this is Matthew chapter 7, verses 1 through 2, one of the verses that we will be looking at this week, this Sunday. Judge not that you be not judged. For with the judgment you pronounce, you will be judged, and with the mercy. And that's what we're going to talk about. We all sin. We all have things that we can easily be judged on and about. And so we